focus. Mid-Missouri is in for a pretty hot weekend. Temperatures will be climbing all weekend long. ABC 17 reporters are looking into how the heat could affect the Show Me State games and its impact on roads in Columbia. We'll get to that in just a moment. But first, we'll go to ABC 17 Storm Track Chief Meteorologist Sharon Ray for a look at just how hot it's going to get. Sharon?
Well, we did get a little taste of the heat yesterday and today. Today we hit 90, and tomorrow we're looking at lower 90s. But it's not just the temperature. And as you know, this time of year, the humidity can play a big part in how it feels, and that's going to be the issue this weekend. We look at the heat index. That is a combination of temperature and humidity and how it feels to our bodies. And the reason it's important, because the higher the heat index, the harder it is for our bodies to cool down. And you have to use caution when, especially when we see the heat index approaching 100, which it will do Sunday for a brief time in the afternoon. So the heat index climbing into those upper 90s the next few days to near 100. The higher day is Sunday. Right now we have a nice quiet evening. It's still warm out there. Temperatures at this hour are in the 70s to near 80 degrees across mid-Missouri. So it's not going to cool too much tonight. You can imagine we're in for a warm, muggy night, and those temperatures tomorrow will get off to a warm start. In fact, at 8 o'clock in the morning, already up to 78 degrees and then up to 88 by 11, and those lower 90s tomorrow afternoon with a southwesterly breeze. These are the forecast high temperatures for your Saturday. About 10 to 12 degrees above average tomorrow. 94 in Columbia to 95 at the Lake of the Ozarks for the high of the day. And looking at 95 at Fulton through Marshall, Boonville 94. So you'll feel that heat. And again, that humidity is going to make that feel a little bit hotter, as we will see the heat index tomorrow in the upper 90s. So it's nice and quiet now in mid-Missouri, but early in the morning tomorrow, we'll see a few clouds left over from this line of showers and thunderstorms. This line, as it pushes to the south, is forecast to fall apart before it gets here tomorrow morning. However, our high-resolution forecast models tonight are indicating a couple could still be found in the early morning tomorrow north of Highway 24. I'll stop this at 3 o'clock in the morning. Notice it's quiet. We have a few clouds to the north at 3 tomorrow morning and a dying shower in Monroe County. But by 7 in the morning, there are some thunderstorms that could make it into northern Sheridan and northern Macon counties. Looks like those will be dying out before they even get into much of our viewing area, but there is that chance we could have a couple still left before those fall apart and we're dry here. And you can see just some clouds that come in due to that early in the morning tomorrow. This is 11 o'clock in the morning. Meteorologist Stephen Chappell will be here on ABC 17 News bright and early tomorrow starting at 6 to give you an update on if those are moving our way. But it does look like a mainly dry weekend. Our better chance, and it's even small Sunday, of an isolated storm is in the afternoon and evening Sunday. Otherwise, you got plenty of time to enjoy the pool, which might be a good idea this weekend, as temperatures reach into the mid-90s and that south wind pumps in that humidity. Sunday will feel more humid than Saturday. The ABC 17 Storm Track 7-day forecast, then Monday it's still hot. We are in the low 90s Monday, and we have a chance of a spot thunderstorm in the afternoon and evening, but we'll have a better chance. We'll see some rain next Tuesday. It's still sticky, though, out there with those humid and hot conditions into early next week.
Well, thousands of athletes, coaches, and volunteers are braving the heat at the Show Me State games this weekend. ABC 17's Taylor Petrix spoke with coaches about how they're keeping their players safe in the heat. She joins us now live outside of our studios. And Taylor, even at this hour, it's still pretty hot out there.
It is, Marissa. We actually brought a thermometer out here with us, and check it out just in case you didn't believe what Sharon Ray was just telling us. It's still right around that 80-degree mark out here, and so late at night. Add on shoulder pads and a football helmet, and it can be pretty dangerous out here for some of those athletes. Today, the Quincy, Illinois Blue Devils and North County Cowboys battled it out on the gridiron while temperatures hung around the 90-degree mark.
You got shoulder pads, these hot pants, so helmets.
The 10-year-olds' coaches say it's all about making sure they get enough fluids before the first whistle blows.
Obviously, the hydration process starts the day before, and so we've really worked hard with them on that. And
a bunch of water, a bunch of Gatorade.
The CDC says muscle cramping may be an early sign of heat-related illness for athletes. The Show Me State game says it's ready for those times when players may get overheated by having the University of Missouri Healthcare on site.
We have both trainers, athletic trainers who look at maybe if somebody has a sprain or an issue like that, and then we also have emergency medical services who are there for emergency situations like, dehydration.
Health experts recommend moving to a cooler location and putting cool, wet towels on your body after showing signs of heat exhaustion. But the coaches say that's easier said than done sometimes.
You know, sometimes they won't tell you because they want to stay in. So you have to be, really on it and make sure that that you got a close eye on them.
And it's not just the athletes we have to keep an eye on this weekend as temperatures start to feel more like 100 degrees.
Officials and spectators and volunteers, it's as important for them as the athletes to stay hydrated, to get shade coverage, to take breaks when they can. So go to a restaurant, go to the mall, do something during their downtime to cool off before they come back outside.
And just a reminder, there are several designated cooling centers throughout Columbia. You can find a list of those places on our website right now at abc17news.com. Live in Columbia tonight, Taylor Petras, ABC 17 News.
Thank you, Taylor, and make sure to stick with us. We'll have more news after the break.